I'm not sure what the build is these days, if it's even changed from like the Hannah Midas Mjolnir type split push, but
yeah, it's
a cool hero.
That's going to be a good question for this game. It's going to be a lot about pacing, right? You all over the place, but when I look at this guy and all the 4 spirits that he plays, I personally hang on, Tomato taking a beating here. It will be okay.
Yeah.
I would say for me, his 2 best ones are actually Ember and Earth Spirit in mid.
Oh, they do finish off Seb, just barely.
Yeah, just narrowly reaching. Ori is going to place a secondary ward that I think Daze might have also noticed, so they might lose both.
Big roll from BZM, completely misses. Now he's kind of stuck under the tier 1 tower, puts down a Magnetize, but rotation from Daze is here along with Riddies. BZM a bit too much in that engagement, and now Ori, he's in his Shadow Realm, but it looks like he might just die to the... Oh, no. We'll be able to live just barely.
Oh, Tomato.
But in the meantime,
solo.
they finally get Tomato. But how? It was just a hoof stomp.
It's a good read
It's
from...
the boots.
Oh, Seb will kill Daze. I think... No,
got the juice, bottom lane. Getting pursued by Whisper. Eidolons bring him down to 40 HP.
Yeah, so...
As Daze runs away.
But
they get the Arc Warden in the mid lane, so BZM gets some revenge.
Yeah. And now we might hit a little bit of a downtime where there might be a little bit of farming going on. But maybe not if Seb has something to say about it. No, they won't reach Riddies. He's really fast. Never mind. I was not looking
fast
in the right
enough,
direction.
It seems.
I was
roll
looking
in
at
from
the Enigma
BZM.
and the ET. I was not looking at BZM, and you should always look at BZM. Now he can walk up here, and he will go for Daze.
Yep, they're going to try for it. Daze going to get magnetized. Now BZM on the run. The Stampede being used, but the Bramble, just like you said, pretty much puts that to an end. And BZM doesn't want to stop here. She runs into the Tempest double. Whisper. Black Hole is at the ready, but it is just a Pugna. So we'll show some restraint.
From all the extra objectives, OG have been able to claim Enigma has 2 kills and the tower from mid. PMA,
Some action top.
Stomp.
BZM gets stomped by PMA. Seb coming in to try to get this residual kill. BZM dies first, though. That is big. And PMA might not even drop, although Tomato going to waveform in.
Oh, he missed.
The Lotus was used. PMA's going to live now. Double edge onto the Morphling. It's not quite enough, though. Tomato gets the kill. Still on very low HP as the Black Hole used onto the Arc Warden and the double. He gets some good Midas action before the inevitable death. And now Riddies on the run, pig pulling away. PMA likely to lead the way. The smoke pops, though. They don't have the vision on the high ground. Ari going to Shadow Realm a little early. Hoof Stomp does hit. Brambles to try to protect him. Gets to terrorize off, but the Stampede is to follow. BZM, though, gets caught out, and he is destroyed. Got the juice, gets credit for that one. And Ari going to be the second one killed on OG's side.
It's so much better for his team. When you're playing against Earth Spirit, the amount of magic damage that spreads is massive to block.
That's fair. Oh, BZM,
Nice
he gets
combo.
initiated by PMA, but the Black Hole onto 3 heroes. They're going to evaporate. Gleipnir by Niku. He's doing quite a bit of damage to Whisper, but he's going to be able to get away. He's going to be surrounded here. Whisper does not have Black Hole. He's going to have to pop the Rage, looking for an Infest target. They got to get closer, though. Gleipnir onto BZM. Hoof Stomp to follow. Tomato. They're going to get terrorized here. It looks like the Centaur's going really fast. Niku, his double gets destroyed right off the bat. Daze looks like he's going to be left to die as well.
They'll trade BZM.
Although BZM does drop on the other side.
Yeah, he was in really deep
still
for
with
the
the
opener.
Aegis.
Yeah, he's definitely been slowed down a bit. This hero does farm quite fast. It's not, I would say it's not as fast as the other Spirit Brothers at farming, but makes up for it with
Got the juice.
other spellcasting.
Got the juice. Black Hole on him. He's already put his rage out, but it's likely not to matter. And he is going to go down as Tomato comes in.
Have a good infest play with the Centaur, and if this fight starts on their terms, we have seen Arc Warden be able to get to work. Actually doing a ton of damage to BZM. He's almost soloing him.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And he rolls. The auto attacks kill him. Oh my goodness.
This hero's dirty when it gets to just stand and deliver on both fronts. They're going to turn this into more. Instant smoke. Lifestealer not
Tomato.
alive yet.
He pops it. He's going to get telekinesis into the hook, something into the double edge. He's dead as well.
thinking that there's no way Navi Jr. have the vision, but they do. These kills are big. That's just the mid and the carry for free while your
They
carry
might
was
get
dead.
another. Hoof stomp, cancels the terrorize, and now the easy kill onto Ari to follow up. This is snowballing out of control, and now it's essentially an even game.
Now, I was going to say...
Whisper. He blinks in. He doesn't have Black Hole. He puts down the Midnight Pulse, doing a lot of damage to Riddies and the Tempest double. Riddies will fall.
I'm not quite sure if this is what makes this a good purchase here.
Yeah, I think that's a new mechanic that they're testing. Is Seb, wrong place, wrong time. Days looking for more. Gets the telekinesis onto BZM. Terrorize comes in. Got the juice. I think he dodged it with the Manta style. That was disgusting. Ari now on the run, as they've already lost their mid laner and support.
Oh, they know where
Of course,
he is.
he does not have the Terrorize to work with. Days still has Terrorize for himself as well. So
Another
three kills. This is relatively quick. I feel like they might get it in time.
Yep, they will.
The Astro Spirit's on the way. Can it steal the Roche? No, not quite. It's actually pretty close. Got the juice. TP's out. Days.
Okay,
He'll be
so
the
low.
sacrifice. But still, very good news for Navi Jr.
Oh.
Okay, a little misstep there from BZM. He gets stun locked. Does Whisper want to go in? I think they're just going to sacrifice him. Seb thinking about it, but no, it is not to be. 5 versus 4. Got the juice. Being pursued. Hoof stomp onto Tomato. Terrorize being picked up by Ari. He's already at half HP on the Morphling. Has to use the Manta style. He's getting controlled though. The right click. There's the Terrorize finally coming in just at the right moment as Tomato looking for the Pugna on the sideline. The Black Hole finally comes in. It's on 2 heroes right now. The Pugna looks like it's going to be the first to fall along with the Arc Warden. That is a huge kill for OG. They lose Whisper though. As the hoof stomp, you can see the infest onto PMA to keep him alive. And now Seb being pursued as BZM doing some nice job of blocking. But he's going to get open wounds. Tomato with the waveform. He's still alive, doing so much burst damage to this Centaur. Eventually will tick away. And now the question is, can they kill this Morphling? Absolutely. Got the juice. Looking for the initiation now.
Oh, they got it.
There it is. On top of BZM. Gonna get bashed up. Right click's coming in from the Arc Warden, doing so much damage. Got the juice, now focusing all of his efforts onto Tomato. Has to Manta and try to run away. Big Terrorize again on top of an Echo Stomp. So a lot of crowd control being used from OG. As BZM has a shield room, pops the BKB. PMA attempting to run away. The waveform in from Tomato. He gets the double. BZM still continuing. And Whisper looking for the Black Hole potentially. Niku, he's just going to die. They don't even need to use it. Has got the juice showing himself now. Whisper coming in with the Shadow Blade. Still has the Black Hole, finally using it. And that wait, it was stolen at the last moment on 2 heroes as well. Whisper is dead as a result. Got the juice trying to TP out. He'll be able to do so. Tomato did not have vision. He's going to waveform in. They should be able to kill the Rubik at the very least, although making it a little bit more difficult here at the last moment. But that is a 4 for 2 and no buyback. So it actually was OG favored. That was a very long, drawn-out fight.
Magnetic field does give 100% evasion.
Okay, so that's the flip-flop.
Yeah, it's the main that doesn't. So the MKB of Tomato.
Manta on Tomato, trying to man up against. Got the juice, the roll in onto the Centaur, turns him to stone, kicks him out of his own base. He doesn't have Stampede to get away anymore. Double is already killed, and look at the Centaur all alone, completely separated. Tomato, he was all alone as well. The hoof stomp is actually going to connect. Do they have enough right-click damage to actually bring him down? Does have the Aegis for another 50 seconds, so not the biggest of deals. Echo Stomp connecting on the 2 right now. The Centaur looks to be dead. There's a stolen Terran, but the Black Hole on top of that stolen Black Hole again! And that one is doing massive damage along with Niku on that Arc Warden. Aegis is gone, and now Tomato on the run. Gets the waveform off, attempting the TP, but the Gleipnir will cancel it. It's still going to take a while to take down this absolute beast of burden. Echo Stomp making even more difficult for the Lifestealer. Tomato waveforms to the north. This has such low cooldown that he is probably fine at this stage. They do have Blink Telekinesis, though. There it is. Gleipnir again.
Satanic to break it.
Satanic, he has Manta in 4 seconds, trying to fight his way out of this, but it might be too late for him. 100 seconds with the buyback, though, but my goodness, that was a lot of back and forth.
Can you want anything more out of your Rubik than that?
The full set of racks, they're going for Throne, trying to force this buyback. There's the Arc Warden bubble.
Oh, shit.
One of them does evasion, we'll never know which. BZM. Okay, he's dead. No buyback either. And now the Abyssal Blade onto Seb. Okay, the tier 4 is completely destroyed. Ancient completely exposed, and the game is just over. What just happened?
The upside to Troll is that the laning should be quite good. The Troll Phoenix lane is very strong, and Centaur Willow isn't necessarily going to completely stabilize that one.
Top lane also kind of all over the place. Lanes are not meeting up properly. If you're watching Dota for the first time now, I'm so sorry. I really apologize. As the first blood comes, the one lane we're not watching is...
Keep that pressure on.
Right. Yeah, it's I don't know if I like that this works this way. Makes me...
Whisper.
Whisper, very low.
3 opponents on
trying to chase the Dark Willow, but it is not to be. Shadow Realm from afar.
Now he will be running out of resources somewhat soon, but... Oh.
Brambles in the top side of the river. The rune is bottom, though. Arcane rune. Looks like BZM will be able to grab
Ari
it.
is dead.
Pulverize. There it is. But the Rolling Thunder to try to cancel it. Does so successfully. Ari will eventually go down to the right clicks of the Primal Beast. And BZM finishes the combo to get the kill onto the support. So 1 for 2 in favor of OG. TP top. Whisper, is he spotted? Yes. Glimpse into the kinetic field. Got the juice. Apply some pressure along with Niku. Whisper is super dead.
Beaten to
nice
a
play
pulp.
from Navi Jr. Like a long time ago.
It varies. Sometimes people still get this. Sometimes you get the Shiva first. Sometimes you can even get the dagger.
Action top. Rolling Thunder from BZM, ignoring the Life Stealer. It'll be all for Riddies. Stampede used to make this play a little bit more difficult, but... Oh, BZM actually hits a cliff. Doesn't matter. Seb should be able to get
he bought
the
whatever
kill.
time he could. But...
Yeah.
So...
OG. They did scan. And Daze... Oh, he's so close to that Blink Dagger. Unfortunate. Loses a good chunk of gold. Riddy spotted as well by BZM, but we might see that glimpse play you were talking about, Syndra. There it is. Into the Static Storm. He's a little bit tankier than it seems. The Stampede there, though, and that is a great trade for Navi Jr.
It's just a bit too much. Honestly, this time he was having a great game. He was 2-0-2.
Oh, they got the Pulverize and the Doom on top of got the juice.
Good ward.
He's dead. Luckily for him, he did purchase a Sacred Relic not too long before that, but the real Pulverize onto BZM, Rolling Thunder.
Nice glimpse. Nice style. Very well done.
That is very unfortunate for BZM.
Clean.
Another death to his name, so 1 for 1.
He's not. The thing is, Doom isn't likely to disassemble this, right? He doesn't want to. Oh,
Pulverize coming out from Niku onto the Rubik. Gets the lift up though. Rolling Thunder on the way. The counter Pulverize. It only lasts a few moments. And BZM.
They have glimpse for BZM.
Not able to, he's actually just stuck here.
Spot.
Yeah, gets off the shield crush. Not really hitting anything though. But the rest of his team has arrived. PMA, Stampede away, and it looks like
Daze might
that'll break most of this up.
Okay.
Daze should be dead. So it'll be a 1 for 1 support for support.
It would have lived if he TP'd. He had a really, really good farm on the Morph and still was shut down. I'm looking at the matchups here for Troll, and I think there's a couple of dangers, right? When you ult, you can get kited by Stampede. Pulverize is going to be a problem for Troll the entire game. Redy's dead.
Oh! That was close.
That was close indeed. And we've talked about Lifestealer, but he is more than likely getting an axe as well for the Troll, so...
No doubt. PMA taking some Sunray now. Whisper uses the Doom just in case. That is a dead Centaur, but reinforcements from Navi Jr. have arrived. Beautiful Bramble has got the juice. We'll be going on to Whisper, and the egg should be taken out relatively easily.
I don't see a disassemble play that's appealing enough. Like if Doom could somehow use a nullifier or whatever, it would be one thing. Oh, BZM Static Storm
onto BZM. Terrorize on top. Do they have the damage?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get rooted. Pulverize is there, and that's going to finish him off.
Ari
Whisper
as well.
showing off that new Radiance, but he's on the high ground, kind of segregated from the rest of his lineup. Is Tomato.
He gets glimpsed away.
Onto the Life Stealer. Glimpsed out of the picture, and now Seb will likely be run down. 3 for nothing for Navi Jr. Trying to set something up as Niku's on his way. Doesn't hit the onslaught as he blinks right over Whisper. Okay, interesting. Stampede. And the glimpse brings him back into the pulverized static storm.
Seb is screwed too.
Seb,
nice stomp.
Hoof stomp mid-dive. Holy jeez.
Different. Seb is in trouble. Seb's dead.
Yes, he is. Nico, in the meantime, the bot side of the map, they're going to find Whisper.
Whisper's
It's off the onslaught into the static storm. Another pulverize has got the juices here to likely get the last hit. Indeed, 2 HP for him. Has the newly minted BKB yet to actually be activated. Gonna get telekinesed. Can they expend this Aegis?
Whisper.
There's a disruptor ult. Whisper cannot pop BKB. It's a surprise. He's dead. Infest onto Nico, all that extra HP and move speed, but the Yules will prevent them from going any further. Got the juice, ignoring the tier 2 tower, putting the open wounds onto Tomato. Terrorize being faked out. Terrorize coming now. It's going to hit several heroes with the pulverize on top. And Troll Warlord finally gets off the ult along with the BKB, going ham onto Niku. They're going to be able to get him as BZM and that Rolling Thunder coming in. That's the Aegis. So Primal Beast dead. That's a big one as PMA coming in with the double edge and the hoof stomp, but got the juices back. Gets the open wounds onto the model, but now tries to run away as they lose their centaur. Riddy's going to get Yulesed mid TP. A good defense from OG, despite that being a pretty good start with the static storm, just taking Doom completely out of the equation. Niku halfway to his axe. He's spotted. There's the static storm. Pulverize. He's just dead. BZM coming with the Rolling Thunder, but it's a little bit too late. Question is, can they get anything out of this? The Infest inside of the Centaur.
Seb as well?
Whisper getting gone on. Pops the BKB, and he's just trying to run away now. The Doom applied to the Centaur, but it really doesn't matter. He gets glimpsed back. He's open wounds as well inside the kinetic field. Meanwhile, you can see the Centaur playing a little bit with Ahri. So 3 dead for OG as Ahri attempting to run, but it's only a matter of time before he gets brought down as well. 4 for nothing. I mean, it's not like it's bad this game. You have Fervor.
Yeah.
But it's really about the damage more than
break
anything.
lucky shot as well.
Pulverize. That's true. Niku, pulverize. That is a dead BZM again. Tomato thinking about going in. This might cost him. He's popped the BKB along with Whisper. They need to get something out of this. As Day's ready with his ult, the static storm on top, and the focus again onto Tomato, the egg, trying to keep him alive. He does get his ultimate off, but he dies right after. Disaster for OG again. And the Yules onto Whisper will lead to a 3rd kill. And he's working on a Lincoln's. He desperately needs it. They spot Days. Instant Shadow Realm. Onslaught from Nika's going to force the BKB from Tomato. Big Sunray coming out from Seb. In the meantime, the egg on top. They might be able to kill this Primal Beast. They do. Huge kill to start things out along with the Dark Willow. Dark Willow buys back though, but no Primal Beast. Got the Juicing Company. Still want to fight apparently. Static Storm kind of whiffs though. Whisper gets off his BKB. Riddy's attempting to get out. The Infest will be used and, well, Lifestealer does get out, Cinderin, but Navi Jr. losing this fight horribly. 3 dead for them, and now the Roche looks to be OG's.
Finally, something good and structured from OG. They spring the trap there. Keep his distance.
All the tier 2 are down. Okay, instant telekinesis onto PMA, who tries to initiate. He's in a bit of trouble now. There's Rolling Thunder coming in. PMA finally the Stampede to just get away. Pulverized onto BZM. He's stuck around too long. They pop the Lincolns. He has no way back in this game. It's already 5v4 Navi Jr. advantage, but the Static Storm. Niku might run into Whisper. Still has that Doom.
Gonna lift him up.
Telekinesis into the Infernal Blade. Sunray is there. Yule's on the sideline as looks like Niku was doomed. He'll be killed easily. Can buy back into the game though.
Oh, this is not a good troll.
They're gonna lose Ahri in the meantime though. Got the juice. Yeah, Tomato completely wastes his ult. He's gonna continue to spam out the whirling axes. This is gonna be life number 1 pretty soon. The egg does fall. That is the first egg. He didn't even get the second one off. Infest into PMA. And this poor Troll Warlord left all alone. Pulverize on top. Triple kill. Forgot the freaking juice.
And this might not be over yet. Days has blink and he gets vision.
Oh boy.
He has terrorize.
Shadow round. Terrorize is there onto Whisper. The rest of the lineup on the way. Curse Crown being used with that Ag Shard keeps the Doom in place, and another death to OG's name. He instantly buys back. This has to be a 4v5. No Troll Warlord for likely the rest of this game. Can you defend if you're OG? They might get knocked out of TI contention because of this.
Doom sold his Radiance to buy
Tier 4s
Refresher.
are down. Okay, Refresher pop. Whisper with the BKB. He's in. They get the stun off immediately on the Whisper. He has to run away in shame.
He's glimpsed. He's dead.
Rolling Thunder from BZM. Glimpse back. Whisper is done for the rest of this game. Likely the rest of this TI season. Throne completely exposed. PMA with the hoof stomp onto Seb. He has one more egg to work with. BZM trying to defend with all his heart. 4 seconds on Troll Warlord. So technically, OG kind of defends in a way. But now it's going to be 4v5 without the Doom instead of the Troll. Infest inside of Primal Beast. Going to pop back out. Now the focus on the throne. They have the fortification still. Static Storm applied to the Troll Warlord. Tomato is likely just dead. And that could be it. 5 versus 3, and now the focus onto the Ancient. Seb, no egg to work with. Rolling Thunder doing pretty good pressure from BZM. He gets a support. They, of course, have their buybacks, though. And now the core is just focusing everything on the Ancient. GG is called, and NAVI Jr. upset OG 2-0.